Yeah.
Look, Dia, take us through. There's actually three licenses. There was originally just the two that you need, but let's put that into one. Let's say
Category, yeah.
one category. There's actually three different categories now of licenses that you can have. So
Sure.
do you explain what's the first one?
So the initial feedback was when the law came out from NMC, National Media Council, they said that you need to be registered, and that license fee was about 30,000 dirhams.
Yes.
Of course, that wasn't really fair because
That caused chaos.
exactly
Everyone was like, "What?"
yeah, and a lot of like micro influencers, like you said, like they probably don't earn that much from that vertical. So now the regulation has changed a little bit to kind of make it a bit more flexible for especially micro influencers. As a micro influencer, you have two options or three options. You can register as a solo trade license, and that you probably need between 15 to 30,000 dirhams to become the owner of that license as a solo.
So that's an individual influencer.
Exactly.
30,000 dirhams to cover the two licenses.
Exactly.
Which is the one that they came out with originally, right?
True.
There was a bit of a grey area originally because they didn't really clarify if it was in kind or cash.
Yeah.
Now that has been clarified that it's cash. There is still a bit of a grey area.
Yeah.
There's still a few articles out there that are saying different things, but that's how it stands at the moment. But if we look at the specific categories, you've got the first one, which is the influencer, where you're going to, let's say, generally they're probably the people that are making good money from this space, and they're willing to put down that 30,000 dirhams for the license.
Exactly.
The second one gets a bit more interesting.
Yeah, so the other alternative is if you've got a group of friends, you guys are into, I don't know, some, let's say, extreme sports or food or a certain kind of category. It doesn't have to be the same genre, but if you've got a collective of people, a small group, and you would like to register as a small group, that's also possible. Then you can share the amount of registration, which still remain the same. You're still going to be paying 15 to 30,000 dirhams for the two licenses, but that amount could be shared now by you as a small group collective.
Nice. So that can be like family, friends,
Exactly.
as you said, like if you're a running club or something like that, you can come together and actually register and still be on the right side of the law.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty interesting one. And the third one, which is more recent as well, which is the agency space. So agencies have to be specifically registered to do this. The agencies have to have an influencer license. There are a few agencies out there in this space that are focusing on this area. Now, the key thing to know if you are an influencer, if you are a content creator, is you can only be signed up to one agency at a time, which is very different to what the modeling industry is over here, where models are often signed up, talent is signed up to multiple different agencies. And often when we're doing talent casting, for example, we get the same people coming. we get the same profiles from multiple different agencies because they just sign up to all of them. But that makes sense in that industry. But in this industry, the key thing that of our understanding is that you do have to sign up specifically to one agency. So if you are in the agency space and you've set that up and you've got those licenses, you're able to bring on these content creators and influencers. And if you are an influencer / content creator, you can only sign up to one of them.